This is the time for the rally.
Oh, I was going to say, someone left it. I knew you were going to go.
So we actually have one more activity before we go on to the rally. So we have our Niles West High School teacher, and he's going to be doing a little civic engagement, us learning a little bit about our civil rights. So Mr. Casivo.
Greetings, good people. Happy to be here. This one. Hi. Can you hear me now? Cold? All right. Dr. King once said, "Nothing in the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity." I believe this message from King is more important for us to understand now than ever before, because the dangerous ignorance and hate he spoke of over half a century ago have reached pandemic levels and pose very real, very serious threats to our democracy and our human rights. The best way to combat these threats is with education, empathy, meaningful action, and love. The key to any successful democracy is an informed citizenry. It has never been more important for us to understand each other and to understand the rights that are supposed to be guaranteed to all people in this nation by our Constitution. It has never been more important to understand that our right to do this right now and what we are about to do is protected by First Amendment. A+ people. It has never been more important to know that surveilling, detaining, deporting, or forcing citizens to be placed on a registry for tracking purposes for no other reason than their religious affiliation is a direct violation of the First Amendment, which guarantees and protects the rights of citizens to freely practice their religion without fear of persecution. It has never been more important to understand that as citizens of the United States, the Standing Rock Sioux and their land should be protected by the eminent domain clause of the Fifth Amendment, which states it's illegal for the government to take private property from citizens without just cause and compensation. It has never been more important to understand that the Religious Freedom Restoration Act and hateful anti-LGBTQ laws, or any law that supports or endorses the beliefs of any specific religion, is a violation of the Establishment Clause in the First Amendment and is unconstitutional. We cannot effectively combat problems we do not understand, and the less we know about our government and our rights, the more susceptible we are to having them stripped from us. If more people knew that since 1970, well over 90% of the terrorist attacks on U.S. soil were committed by non-Muslim groups, or that between 2005 and 2015, 71 Americans total were killed on U.S. soil by terrorist attacks, compared to 301,797 killed by gun violence. They would be less susceptible to Islamophobia and being bamboozled into supporting militaristic foreign policies and domestic policies that strip good, innocent people of their basic civil rights. If more people understood that immigrants not only built this nation, but made it great, we wouldn't have If more people knew that even though women account for roughly 51% of our population, they only account for 17% of the total population in Congress, or that still today, women make 78.6 cents for every $1 that their male peers make, they would understand why they are marching the streets still today. Although Trump and his administration has caused a spike in bigotry, hatred, racism, xenophobia, misogyny, it's also important for us to know that all of those things existed before he became president. Donald Trump and this administration is not a cause or a root cause of all of these problems and injustices. Donald Trump and this administration is a result of our collective failure as a society to address systemic problems and injustices like racism, poverty, misogyny, homophobia, extremism, and militarism that continue to plague our nation and have since day one. And so, if we are truly committed to equality and justice for all people, we need all people from every race, creed, gender, sexual orientation, age, social class to unite, to work together to combat ignorance, hate, apathy, injustice through a relentless commitment to education, empathy, action, and love. Thank you all for your action and attention today. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.